Alright, so with all the negativity and drama going on around the YouTube finance community, I figured instead of blasting and people are choosing sides, I would just simply tell you the YouTubers who I think are great to watch, and I will tell you which stock they talk about that I like the most too. Now some are obvious, some are not so much, and one or two of these guys and their picks are going to stir up a little bit of controversy, I'm afraid. I just asked in exchange for you to gently tap that like button and subscribe here too. It's quick and easy to do, like me, and comment down below with your favorite YouTuber. I love seeing who you guys watch and what I'm missing out on out there. So let's clear the air about this channel since I get asked a ton about it and I didn't realize it had been a while since I had explained this. Now, who remembers Robinhood, Webull, and others' role in the GameStop fiasco where us, the retail investors, got completely screwed by those guys? I know I sure did, and as a small channel, Webull was a sponsor of mine at the time, and they made me more money than YouTube did, but that didn't matter at all. I was completely upset. I was really upset about it, and so I dumped them as a sponsor and never wanted my reputation tied to something I cannot control again. This decision cost me thousands of dollars, but it was the right thing to do. Also keep in mind, I only make like $2,000 or so a month total here on YouTube, and I give half that money to charity, so it's really only $1,000 a month for working full time. I also, at that time, promised you guys I would not take on any new sponsors to help out with that lost income at all. So, no tip ranks, no Moo or Crypto King or Crypto whatever, or all the other stuff that I get offers for. I get offers daily, just like all the rest of the guys do, for nice chunks of money to promote all kinds of stuff. And I just turn them all down and will continue to, as I made an agreement with you guys not to take them on. I also agreed to remove ads from the middle of my videos as well, which hurts that YouTube income and obviously with the algorithm too, and that I would promote my private group once for 20 to 30 seconds. No ads, no sponsors in the middle of videos, nothing except the plug for my group. I absolutely love the group and I'm seeing the impact we are making in people's lives every single day, so I would rather make less, but then get to have and participate and create for the group that we have. Now, I know the plugs get annoying at times, but that is the reason behind it, so hopefully you guys understand why I do it and what other revenue streams were given up to make it as painless as possible for you guys, the supporter of this channel. All right, enough of that. Let's talk about the top YouTubers that I personally watch, and we might have some controversy here, so, don't flame me too bad down in the comments. It's just an opinion, guys. Now, I actually have very limited time to watch YouTube, which I know is completely ironic, but these guys all fit the audience and my style of investing. That means that they are long-term investors, there's no traders or market timers or anything else like that. They all speak to valuations mattering. They're not hype channels or, any of that other garbage like that, although I'll admit they do get super excited about the stocks that they love. Make no mistake about it. But that is not the same as saying Lucid to $500 tomorrow or something like that, like some of these guys push out there. There's no doubt in my mind you are getting solid long-term investing perspective rooted in fundamentals and not the rest of the stuff that permeates the YouTube finance space right now. So the first one would be ChickenG. He is the perfect example of somebody who puts out great information and just keeps it simple. He is also a great example of someone who gives information that you can apply to your investing even if you don't agree with how he does things. For example, I could not be all in on just a couple of stocks like he is. And I'm not saying I'm right and he's wrong or anything else like that, just that it's not right for me and my ability to sleep at night, but the information he gives is top notch. Oh, and by the way, he's also legit funny too. And since he only owns like 2 stocks, I'm going with Tesla as the obvious choice there, and I don't think that needs a lot of explanation. But, here's a video right up here with my price target for Tesla in 2022 if you're interested in my thoughts on Tesla. So on to the second person, and that would be Tom Nash. You knew he would be on the list. If you haven't seen him before, make sure you check him out. Now, he is from Russia, and he is not happy with what is going on, so it's very personal for him, and his recent videos are geared that way because of this. But don't let that dissuade you into thinking he is just a news channel. His finance videos on stocks are great. And seriously, just go back and watch his videos on Palantir or Tesla if you have any interest in those stocks. There's a gold mine of information in there. And he gets demonetized a lot for cursing, which is kind of funny. But to me, the best stock he covers is Palantir, and it's not even close there. And he covers Tesla too, but Palantir, since we already chose Tesla for ChickenG. All right, so those are the easy ones and easy stocks to choose. So on to the last 2, and they may get a little bit of heat from you guys, but hear me out all the way through. So next up is Jeremy at Financial Education. Now, I know some of you don't like him at all or his stock picks. I completely get it. but I also do not remember him pumping every penny stock to the moon, or every new crypto to the moon, or even pumping Tesla to the moon this time last year. He was right there with me saying the valuation was just too rich for all those stocks, including the hype stocks and all that other stuff at the time. And if you watch him lay out a bull thesis for a stock, it's based on facts, actual numbers, and is rooted in metrics that give an actual valuation. He clearly has done his due diligence, listens to the conference calls, and has put in the work on every stock he owns. And the stock that I like most that he covers is Facebook. Now, I know a lot of people out there don't like it for a variety of reasons, but its valuation right now is that of a dead value dividend stock, and it's just crazy at this stage. So on to the last YouTuber that I will cover, and he has honed in on a niche, and he does it better than anyone as his content is really well done, and that would be Alex over at ticker symbol U. Now, I'm not getting into the whole ARK Invest is good or terrible debate that's going on right now. That is a whole other discussion altogether, and regardless of your feelings on ARK, his content is still really good and not just about ARK. He is a long-term investor, he puts in the work, and just makes quality, engaging content. And it's hard not to like the guy, even if you don't agree with his stance on ARK Invest or his bull case on innovation or anything else. So which stock has he discussed that I like the most? Well, since I cannot even discuss a stock that is a shape and I refuse to even mention it in my group, I'm going to go with PayPal instead, as it's just a super steal deal at this stage. And so is the shape stock, if I'm forced to be honest. And click this video over here if you want an easy blueprint to crush this downturn. Unless you don't want to crush it, then don't click. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.